Okay, we are live once again. That's right, we are out there, we're public, we're known. And you know what? I think these people need to get their Sunday evening started off just right. Don't you agree, my friend?
Always.
Alright, now I was thinking about how we could do this, because these people here, they know us, they love us. They'll be coming around as soon as they realize we're live.
I'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Yay! So, I'm gonna play a song.
Alright.
All right, this goes out to all of you joining us this Sunday evening to watch Paddling the Douchecanoe live. Haha, they can't hear it.
It's better to say I can't hear it either.
Uh, I would just love if I could get one fucking thing working. Just one. It'd be lovely.
You want to hear
Now,
something funny?
I did have videos that could be played last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was something funny, Houseman?
Um, our link went out in Arabic.
It's been doing that lately. I thought it was deliberate on your part.
No. It chooses a random language to send it out in.
Ah, fabulous. James said we need a tech guy. Hey, James. Hey, James. Fuck you. I'm kidding. We're not asking you, though. The Devil Wears Milo. Yes, we have stories going on. Like Hadia, since you're new to the whole live stream thing, do you know about Milo Yiannopoulos? The devil didn't skin him, did he?
He is that fabulous.
He is rather fabulous. I can't even say an unkind thing about it.
Yes, apparently she is familiar with Milo.
Okay, digital output should be going right there. Sound should be going right there.
I love it when my phone tells me that we've gone live.
Does that have to happen often?
It's like 2 minutes after we go live, I get an announcement on my phone. Oh, by the way, you've gone live. I'm like, no shit, sucker.
Follow the podcast. A Bit in House tells me stuff. Aw, you're a good friend.
Hey, I gotta keep her woke. Woke.
Woke, woke as fuck, as the kids are wont to say.
Okay, by telling her stuff, she also means I bitch quite a bit. So people on the live streams and the podcast usually get happy house. She doesn't get happy house that much.
Okay, hang on just a sec. I got it working.
Yay!
Did you hear something?
I heard something.
All right. This goes out to all the fans who are joining us on yet another beautiful Sunday. That's right, it is a beautiful Sunday.
Do you feel better now that you've lived out your DJ fantasy?
I have. Also, I hope we didn't deafen the audience. Oh my god, we
It
deafened the
was
audience, didn't we?
it wasn't that loud for me, and I'm sure they know how to work a control knob.
I don't know, I worry about them, so. So I've been drinking this, Italian soda.
Okay.
It's quite tasty.
Is it like soda actually from Italy?
Yes, it is a product of the Ecogruppa Italia.
Yep, that sounds pretty Italian.
And it says product of Italy on it. It's quite tasty. Lycadia has a little experience with knobs.
I see that. I wasn't gonna touch it.
I wish Emily was here. Then we could turn it into a whole wobbly H of dirty jokes.
And she'll probably be along shortly.
Oh god, what if something happened? Normally she's here by now. I worry, damn it. I guess we should probably, do a story or something. I mean, as long as they're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they came for. Might as well. We are proud to be your dancing monkey.
I
But
don't
not
know,
that creepy internet monkey.
What about a code monkey?
I would be a code monkey, yeah. Hey, Zach.
Well, it's just that, we don't want to get them too used to getting things they want. You know what I mean?
True.
All right, but yeah, let's do a story. Bam. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. This comes from the Church of Satan's news blog. It's called Third Side Intelligence. Freedom of speech suppressed in Berkeley. I think that's a great picture, too. With old pentagram Milo and the burning generator.
Yeah. It's pretty spectacular, I can't lie.
Last night, Breitbart's senior editor Milo Yiannopoulos was forced to cancel a scheduled presentation at UC Berkeley and be evacuated as rioters violently attacked attendees, set fire to the campus, and destroyed public and private property. Regardless of how you feel about the tone of his presentations, as Satanists, we should be wary of the rising tide of violence against freedom of expression and speech. When even the Satanists are standing there going, you guys, you're a little extreme for us.
Yeah, even the Satanists are going, okay, they're going after the gay people. When are we on the block now?
We recognize that our own views and philosophical works are not of the masses and can easily be taken out of context and used as justification for persecution. During the Satanic Panic, we were called every derogatory term under the sun, from child and animal killers to neo-fascists, regardless of our actual stances on respect for children and animals and upholding individualism and evaluating peers by merit, not inherit. Just as Satanists wouldn't burn books, we read them and intelligently critique their content. When speakers are offered a platform, whether they are controversial or popular, there are civilized ways to offer discourse, criticism, and alternative perspectives. Examining ideas is central to our philosophy. This is the Satanists. What's up?
There are proper ways to do things. The proper way usually doesn't involve throwing a brick through a window. Although, I will admit, I am very pro throwing bricks.
So that we can rationally select which to embrace and which to reject. I bit my tongue a couple days ago and it's kind of swelled up a bit. Nah. To quote Stefan Molyneux, those who make conversations impossible make escalations inevitable. And this is the Reverend M. Hunter of the Church of Satan.
M. Hunter.
Muff Hunter? What if it's a false flag? What if it's Milo Hunter?
He's trying to lull Milo into a false sense of security so that he can take him out.
Don't do it, Milo. Run from the Satanists. But yeah, this is the problem. You're galvanizing your opposing forces to act as a cohesive front. That's why when people go, well, the alt-right are just a bunch of neo-Nazis. No, they aren't. The alt-right is just a label for people who want to label themselves so that people know they're different from you. And yeah, there's a bunch of them that are neo-Nazis. But you know what? I think there's a large number of people on the far left who could conservatively be called communists.
Like the people who run around the streets with the anarcho-communist flags, rioting and setting fire to stuff.
Oh no, we don't count those people. I don't get how stupid people can be. You know, hey, let's get violent because that won't justify violence on anybody else's end. Go ahead.
We've been doing this for how long, and you're still haven't realized how stupid people can be, yet still not sinking in?
No, I get it. I just don't want it. It irks me. I find it irksome.
James, I looked at that and thought it said ex-librarians for a second.
Ex-librarians, what? I haven't been on the chat. Let me head back. Over
James Horton said a lot of us are ex-libertarians, and I'm like, I just kind of glanced at it and I'm like, ex-librarians? What the fuck?
They're LARPing. Hey, look who watches Sargon of Akkad. It's okay, we do too.
It's the boys.
But yeah, Sargon of Akkad did a fantastic video called Neats LARPing as Revolutionaries, where he explains this whole thing. Also, Rocky Horror reference. No, Milo is.
They're talking about. They're talking about satanic mechanics.
Aha.
Like Katie said that she preferred satanic mechanics to satanic panics.
See, this is why I'm.
And Player was like, satanic mechanics sounds like a fucking badass band name.
But yeah, this was sent to us by one of our loyal watchers, Beta Punk Films. Because apparently, you need to hear about the Church of Satan, because sometimes they're on the side of right.
Is it just me, or does their emblem look kind of like the Deathly Hallows from Harry Potter?
Don't read Harry Potter? Couldn't tell you. Wait, holy shit, we're up to a record right now. There's 7 people watching.
Oh, we had 8 a second ago. Somebody
Holy
was like,
shit.
nope. Hang on. Let me show you this real quick, just so you can compare.
Okay. What am
The Inquisition.
Looking at?
I'll link it to you here in a second as soon as I remember which tab I've got. I've got the.
What the fuck does third side intelligence mean? As far as I can tell, that's just the name of their news blog. I came in later. Has the John Cena sexy high school adventure playthrough happened yet? No, not yet. We're covering some stories first. See, that's all people are here for. They're here to see the John Cena sexy playthrough.
I know. That's why we're going to get this shit out of the way first. You make them wait for the good stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Build the suspense. Get them aching for it. Yearning for it. That's the Deathly Hallows symbol?
Yep.
There are definite similarities between the two. Okay, but that's not the only story I have, right?
All
I
right.
have I have another one. And this is glorious. So, as everybody knows, there have been all these protests where people have gone all kinds of stupid, right? And there's
Yep.
nothing we as citizens can do about this. Well, now there is, at least as long as you live in Tennessee. Because Tennessee has passed a bill allowing people to hit protesters blocking roads.
Hot damn.
Beautiful Sunday. Tennessee just made it legal to injure protesters who are blocking roadways and other rights of way. The bill, introduced Wednesday, which easily passed the Senate Friday, renders someone who runs over a protester who's blocking the street free from civil liability so long as the driver was exercising due care. The bill was likely a response to the Memphis Black Lives Matter rally last July, which shut down the I-40 bridge with hundreds of protesters refusing to leave. Traffic could not go across, including the parents of a very sick baby. Paramedic Bobby Harnell with Crittenden EMS recounts, "We received a call there was a child needing medical attention stuck in traffic up on the bridge. And due to the protests going on the bridge, the family was not able to get through. The sheriff's department had to escort the ambulance up the wrong way on the interstate to get to the child. A photo shows the parents handing their child off to paramedics on the bridge." Harnell said after he had the very sick child in the ambulance, the driver then had to go 25 minutes out of the way to get the child to the nearest hospital. This comes after several other states, including Minnesota, Indiana, Iowa, and North Dakota, announced that they were considering similar measures, including one Washington state lawmaker who introduced legislation that would make what he calls economic terrorism a Class C felony.
You know what this means, Mo?
What's that?
We can finally get this.
Hold on while I pull this up. Don't be late for work. Get the protester plow. Delightful. Let's see. Washington State Senator Doug Erickson has been working on a bill since last November that would create a new crime of economic terrorism that would allow felony prosecution of protesters who block streets, cause property damage, threaten jobs, and put public safety at risk in his state. The Tennessee bill doesn't criminalize the act, but would provide civil immunity to the driver, so long as the driver was not driving recklessly and was exercising due care. So yeah, it can't be like that one video where the guy just plows through them going full speed.
Oh man!
However fucking hilarious that was.
I've got this image of lining them up with the hood ornament and then goosing it.
That face when Black Lives Matter tries to block the highway, but you're driving a Ford F-750.
Who drives a Ford?
Holy
It's more
crap,
like pushing a Ford F-750.
Indiana is considering a similar measure. I retract my previous statement. See, the problem is, okay, so for the most part, the federal government has always been kind of left-leaning, but the states have pretty much always been right-leaning. I mean, in terms of, like, California, even California being a really heavy Democrat state is recent. And right now, 3/4 of all governors are Republican, and most of the houses and most of the senates of each state are Republican as well. And it is a insane far left idea that protesters should be allowed to do whatever they want, whenever they want, with no consequences. So, of course, these lawmakers are going to look at them and go, you know what? Hey, protest a guy. Hey, protest a guy. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, House?
There was a story that I was reading a while back. I considered doing for the podcast about a protester who was doing that. Him and a bunch of his friends were blocking traffic, and he or she got hit, and the ambulance couldn't get to them because of a protest blocking traffic.
Stupid motherfuckers.
That's what I call karma.
Delicious, delicious karma.
Yep.
Hey, I'm down.
You're at home with the Downies?
It just upsets me how these people how they feel they're justified doing this. Hey, you know what we should do? What? We should just attack people on the street. Why? Because, somebody did something we didn't like, and that's perfectly justified. No, it isn't. In fact, go fuck yourself. And when you do this, you are opening the door to the same groups doing it to you, and they don't even see that.
Karma is a lovely bitch with a lust for irony. Yes, she is.
So the first time a bunch of neo-Nazis, like actual neo-Nazis, show up to break up an anarcho-communist protest, what the fuck are these Antifa, brain-dead, fucking middle-class, still living with their parent assholes going to do when they meet a bunch of real-life skinheads?
They're going to get the shit kicked out of them.
And then one of them's going to die. And then they're going to scream to the federal government about how there should have been protection.
Oh no! It won't get that far. He won't die, but he will get one of them will get put in the hospital, and that's when it'll happen. Don't you remember the Justice for Jamar protests?
Oh God! Hey, Blitzkrieg StarCraft loves to listen to us when they play StarCraft. Go figure. Cry and run home to the basement. Maybe
there was
shit.
There was a part during the, I don't know if you guys know about it or not, the Justice for Jamar protest, which was a protest in, Michigan? Wisconsin? Where they were protesting Minnesota. Where they were protesting a young black man being shot by a cop. I understand this. They blocked up the street in front of the police station. Again, I can live with this. They were twerking in the street. I kind of think they lost the message on that one, but that's neither here nor there.
When you start twerking in the street, you're not protesting anymore, unless you're protesting a ban on dancing.
But a couple of live streamers went up there to check it out, to live stream it.
Yeah.
And they were wearing masks because, well, one, it was Minnesota and it was fucking cold, and two, they didn't want their
October in Minnesota.
It was like October or November. I can't remember which. And they were wearing masks because they also didn't want their identities out on their live stream.
Makes sense.
And
God, I know what you're talking about.
A couple of these protesters were like, "Hey, who are you? Take off your masks." And they're like, "No, we don't want to take off our masks." So this group of large, angry
mask-wearing protesters,
men of a certain melanin level, started to chase them, and they chased them to the point where they could not run any farther because of a fence. At which point, one of them pulled out his legally owned and registered firearm and shot one of them in self-defense.
Funny at which point those protesters ran.
At which point, the protesters who were protesting the police started screaming for the police and asking why they didn't have police protection.
Yep. Because it's great to be tough as hell. It's great to pretend to be the hardest person in the room up until you actually come up against somebody who's hard. And I'll admit, there are many people in this world that I will back down from a fight from, because looking at them fucking scares me. Which is why I don't go around pretending to be the baddest motherfucker on earth, here to change the whole goddamn world and you better bow to me and I'm gonna set fire to this building. What if the National Guard had been called in for the Ferguson protest and moved out on them? Or the Baltimore riots?
I wouldn't even say that they were alt-right gunmen, player. I wouldn't even say they were alt-right, player. I'm going to hell. It's just the fact that these were guys with who wanted to see what was going on, and because they were white, and the protesters were predominantly black, they wanted them to show their faces.
Yeah, the Justice for Jamar protests were the first protests where they started going, "He's white, beat his ass!" And they were pulling white people out of cars and beating the shit out of them. That's actually where the one video I saw about the protesters, they were trying to cross the interstate, and this guy did not stop for them at all. Like, they ended up diving out of the way, and this woman got clipped and was sent into a spinning heap on the ground because this guy just was like, "Fuck you," and plowed through them. But I think it's time for the best part of the episode. Unless you want to continue this conversation with the people in the chat.
I was about to say, if it's booze, you're way behind, man. I've been doing that since before we got on the stream.
No, it's nae booze house. Let me just go to my share screen for you. Alright, house, can ya see it good?
Yep.
Nope, not that.
It's time for John Cena's sexy high school adventure.
Okay, I cannot remember all of the voices I had for everybody, so you're going to have to remind me as they come up.
I'll do my best.
Now, the last time we found out that fighting Johnny did not work because he wins, so you run away like a bitch, according to the game.
He kills you.
And we took the smart one to the prom.
Yeah.
Or we asked for the smart one's help, and they were the ones we met at the prom.
Yeah, and then there was that not at all homoerotic wrestling scene.
Shall we start game?
Sure.
Technically we have, but we have not seen all 4 possible endings. Players like, "Oh shit, I gotta close Skullgirls now."
Yeah, this is what I don't know what's going to happen when we're out of John Cena's sexy high school adventure to play.
Then let's have somebody else send us another shitty dating sim. Aw, man, it sucks I have to move school. All my friends were bullying me. Again, not your friends.
Yeah, if they're bullying you, they're not your friends.
But at least I hope I can make much more friends at Cena High.
English!
Huh, nobody's here. This was Edwin, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Hi there, it's me, John Cena. We've done both, so we can just pick one or the other. Should we let the audience decide?
Oh, they're quite a bit behind us.
Oh, well. Hopefully they won't take too long to catch up, because, they're pieces of shit.
Apparently, Edwin is the proper voice. Yes. You know what? If they don't say anything, I vote for Whoa, John Cena.
I'll give him like 10 more seconds.
All right.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Apparently, Player's a big dating sim nerd. I am not
Mo
a
is a
meanie.
meanie.
How dare you? Frankly, I am offended. Okay, so, whoa, John Cena. Hey, you're the new kid, right? Glad to have you here. Thank you. Where should I go? You should probably meet the teacher, Mr. Cena. Or you can hang out with me and the gang. Okay, I'll think about it. Awesome. Later.
I love how he just pieces out on you and doesn't even give you time to think.
I know, right? Oh, shoot.
John Cena. Cena Senpai's a dick.
Cena Senpai sucks. Oh, shoot.
Cena Senpai sucks. Cena Senpai sucks.
What should I do? What is this, the 80s? No one says the teach. I'm pretty sure nobody says I'm going to make much more friends either.
Sure they do. They're just all Japanese.
Should we go to Mr. Cena's classroom or follow Senpai's crew? And let's take a little bit. Hopefully, we'll get the right answer. And to skip ahead of time, as soon as you guys see an option, tell us what option you want us to pick in the chat. Because, you know, lag is a thing that exists.
Yeah.
And we want to minimize it. We've got one for follow Senpai's crew.
Works for me.
Must follow Senpai. Dat ass. Okay, everybody says we need to follow Senpai's crew.
All right.
Cena, wait up! You ran and ran until you catch up with Cena Senpai.
And they ran. He ran so far away. Since we're in the 80s, fuck it.
Oh,
I regret nothing.
Hey, bro. I want you to meet everyone. This is Johnny, the tough guy of the group. Don't get on his bad side. Johnny, who was Johnny? Johnny was Christopher Walken.
Walking, yeah.
Yo, chump. Don't get in my way. All right, this is Jonathan. He ain't as talkative like all of us. That's some awkward fucking English right there. Hi. Sorry, I have a project I need to do. Ha ha ha! That's all he does. All he does is work. Apparently, Cena Senpai is the captain of reiteration. Wait, work! Oh shoot, we gotta go to class. Let's go, champ! You barely listen to the lesson, but understand it enough. And that's it for today. Remember to do your assignment on the history of the WWE belt by tomorrow. I don't think the person who made this game realized that there's more than one belt.
Probably not.
There's like, what, 6 now?
Well, since the brand split, there's more than that.
I was going to say, Tag Team Raw, that's 2. Tag Team SmackDown, that's 2. Women's Champion Raw, Women's Champion SmackDown, that's So we're up to 6 there.
Yeah.
Intercontinental, heavyweight, and universal.
Don't forget U.S. So there's 10.
10 belts. Too many fucking belts. I like the quiet little one, but we also wrestle banged him. You leave the classroom with everyone else. What should you do now? Find Cena-senpai or go home.
If I remember correctly, we can't find the Cena Senpai, so we
And we
might
end
as
up
well
getting
just go
attacked by
home.
Johnny. I think like that's like our whole thing.
So,
Like I kind of feel like the only choice that matters is who we go to for help.
yeah. So let's just go home and cut out the looking for Cena Senpai.
Yeah, fuck Cena-senpai. Motherfucker ditched us. That bitch. No, Johnny kills us. This chat is not as talkative as I would like it to be. I think I know why, too.
Why is that?
No, Emily.
She wasn't here last week and they were fairly talkative.
She said things. She was here last week. She just had homemade enchiladas.
She wasn't here that long.
Yeah, she had to leave early.
So go home. Quit bitching and go home. Dang. God damn. Mo, wash the sand.
My heart still yearns for Emily.
Dude, wash the sand out of your vagina and go home.
I'm going home. I'd better work on that assignment.
Jesus Christ.
Not so fast, chump. You turn quickly. Hey, nerd. You better work on my assignment, or else. Yeah, the new kid. The kid who was here for a day. That's the one you want to work on your assignment. Not, Jonathan, who clearly knows everything because he has a pocket protector.
A shitty paint pocket protector, but a pocket protector nonetheless.
In fact, take this. Oh, God. I did the wrong thing.
No, he's going to knock your books out of your hand.
He whacks your notes into a puddle, completely drenching them. No, I mean I accidentally clicked off the screen briefly.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is this dick face stalking us or something? I think he wants to bang. Crap.
Shebang.
Fuck that guy, fight back, or run home like a crybaby chump. We don't even need to talk to them because fighting loses.
It's about to say, if we fight back, he kills us, literally.
Man, I don't need this. You bolt it back home. Where you live the lifestyle of a middle-aged girl, or a middle school girl.
A schoolgirl. I was about to say, no, not middle-aged, middle school.
Oh man, Teach is gonna kill me. Or Johnny's gonna do it first. Then he should bring me pizza. Yes, he should. I'll just go to bed. It's late, and I have no one to share these bunk beds with.
And I haven't even worked on my homework.
Aw man, I had a horrible night. Oh shoot, the assignment. I completely forgot about it. But I don't have my notes. What do I do? I'll see when I get to school, because, having some sort of plan before you step foot on school property, that's not the way to go.
Apparently, player says that he knows for a fact that there's an ending where you can fuck the teacher.
So I guess, who should I go to? We've been to Jonathan. So let's go to Mr. Cena. See if we can't get the fucking the teacher ending. To our dead baby sister's bedroom, which our crazy parents force us to live in. Fuko, you're early. What's the rush? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm sorry, Mr. Cena. I couldn't do my assignment. Hey now, don't get upset. It's just an assignment. It isn't even that hard. You wanted a paper about the history of the WWE belt.
I want to know where you get those ties. I want one of those paint ties.
I know, right? They're very dark. How about I give you the answer sheet, and you can quickly copy it out before the others come in? You piece of shit. Guy is named Fuko-san. I don't know what that means in Japanese, but I bet it isn't smart one. Lycadia throwing shade. You really mean it? Yes. Now take off your pants. Sure, but you better do it now before the others will want to do the same. You owe me, boy. Oh yeah, thanks again, Teach. Why is there an apostrophe after Teach?
English.
Who made this like a deranged Romanian? You quickly copy the answers and have a nice assignment. Wait, it was an essay assignment, right?
Yes.
Why is there an answer sheet? How is there an answer sheet?
I don't know.
Am I just overthinking this? It just hit
Yes.
me. It's an essay. Why? How is there an answer sheet? Chat, how is there an answer sheet? I can't take this. Now, give back the answers and take your seat. We're starting. Oh, and clean off your chin. You look a mess. Sure, class. Hand in your assignments. You proudly hand in your assignment to the teacher. Thank you all. Johnny, is yours the same as Jonathan's again? No. This time, mine's legit. It even says Jonathan crossed out with to say your name. The answer sheet is the Wikipedia page on the WWE belt. Fuck you, player. Fuck you.
What do you want to bet that one of the things that you are supposed to do is justify the fact that Chris Benoit is no longer in the timeline?
We erased him from history. Come on, Peach. I need this so I can join the WWE. For the last time, I won't fix your grade. You just did it for another student.
Yeah, but the other student probably doesn't have a anarchy tattoo on his chest.
The other student done in paint over his necklace.
Yeah. That's dedication when you get a tattoo over your necklace, so you always have to wear that necklace in the exact same position.
You mentioned Chris, you get expelled. Mr. Cena is a hypocrite, but Johnny is an idiot. Not cool.
What if your parents were sick and named you Chris Benoit?
Johnny,
what would happen then?
Out. You become a persona non grata, and then when you turn 18, you're stoned.
Rest in peace, Rabid Badger.
Johnny storms out angrily. Dang, there he goes again. Now, where was I? Because fuck Johnny. Little bastard doesn't even give it up. Oh yeah, today's lesson. You nearly fall asleep in class, barely making out what the lesson was about. This is the student. This is the student that this guy just broke the rules for, and that he wouldn't do it for the guy with the anarchy tattoo. And that's how Brock Lesnar got pummeled.
Goldberg came back.
You get fucking suplexed by every single Cena. No homework today, but remember that the prom is tomorrow. Wait, the prom's tomorrow? We have a prom? Isn't that awkward once everybody's been turned into John Cena? Shut up, boy.
Oh God, we got to see Joni again. Oh, I had blocked that out. Where's my booze?
We owe Sean Connery Cena a BJ. Well, yeah, you didn't know. That's what it costs to do the assignments here. Get down on your knees and make Cena not see you.
You know, I had a really horrible thought earlier today.
What's that?
John Cena refers to his fans as the C Nation, right?
The Seaman Nation.
Does that mean that his male fans are seamen?
What would that make his female fans? Whores. Yep, they're seamen. Nobody told me. Well, there's no time to explain it. School's over. Get out.
Wrong, Cena. We'll bite.
I love this. He's not even explaining about prom or anything. Just help the kid with his answer sheet. There's no time to explain it. Get the fuck out of my building. Like, is this class being hosted in his one-bedroom apartment?
He's got other students to molest.
Molesty McGee, the slithery D, likes his students black, blue, and with raped orifices.
That's not Mr. Cena. That's Uncle Touchy.
Prom's tomorrow. You're still harping on about that. Enjoy the decor of your middle school girl room. Oh well, I think I know who to invite for the prom. You pick up your phone and call.
Do, 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 do.
Today is the day of the prom. Look out at it. My favorite sex move is the Cena, where you come in her eyes and yell, "You can't see me," in her face, and then hit her with an attitude adjustment. Player, you are a damaged human being.
Hey, it's better than the Houdini.
Who stands outside where their prom is and goes, "Today is the day of the prom"? Look at this picture. It is clearly not day.
It's clearly also not a prom venue.
It's in fact, the abandoned warehouse Mr. Cena's invited them all to.
In fact, I've been in less sketchier strip clubs than that.
So have I. I wonder if my date is here yet. Ah, I think I see them now. Oh, shoot. That's not them. Hey, chump. What are you doing with no date, huh? Oh, I'm just waiting for my date. Well, I got my piece of ass. Ain't that right, sweetie?
Oh, this hurts.
You're so funny, Johnny Pie. What did I say about calling me that in front of everyone?
Well, you know what? If the girl's like that, I want it next to a liquor store. I want an IV straight in. I want to freebase my alcohol.
You witnessed Johnny doing an Irish whip to Jane, knocking her down. He holds the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Johnny stands up proudly. You didn't see me. Well, that was weird. They're probably inside. Oh, man, where are they? Oh, there they are. I love the build-up, the suspense. It keeps me going. And cue rape murder. Why did you call me? JFK is the real shit. You splatter all over her while she screams in fear.
I blame Urban Dictionary for ruining me. Yeah. You should sue.
I was wondering. I was wondering, why did you give me the answers to the assignment? Shouldn't you have failed me? That's because, boy, there's something called forbidden love. Normally, I'm not supposed to have feelings for one of my students, but when I saw you begging on your knees, little did you know that was my fetish. Teacher, son? I'll have you know. Oh, yeah. Teach, that's my... Don't worry. I knew it. Take this. Why, you little... Blam! Did he just shoot Cena Senpai? Or, no, not, sorry, Mr. Cena.
Hot.
What the fuck is this picture? I played in WWE, you know. Why does Mr. Cena have 4 arms?
Oh my god, it's Goro Cena.
Would have gone pro if I didn't start teaching. Apparently they fucked so hard it caused fire. Why you? In my new WWE, people will wrestle for what they believe. Not for praise. Not for fans. You're evil! How is that evil? Wait, since when is fighting for what you believe in evil?
Since this kid's got brain damage.
It's the final boss, Idol. He has 4 arms and we don't even get a reach around.
Too much friction, total lack of lube.
This isn't wrestling. I didn't come to this school to get friends. I came to this school to stop you.
No, you said in the beginning that you hope you make a lot of friends. You lying little fuck.
The plot of this story derailed somewhere along the way. I've done it. That's a lot of blood. Is he missing his right arm?
I love the Photoshop work here.
That's some quality Photoshop. I've stopped the apocalypse. People fighting for what they believe in causes the apocalypse. I wish.
And notice, Mr. Cena still has that look on his face of smug satisfaction.
I wish I had a wrestling partner, though. Teacher end.
That was fucking ridiculous.
That was horrible and stupid and stupidly horrible. All right, so we have now gone through 2 of the 4 endings.
Technically, if you count the dead, we've gone through 3 endings.
Then that's like, what, 3 of the 5 possible endings?
Yeah.
Senator Armstrong's speech for Metal Gear Rising, but with wrestling instead of wanting to put the entire world into anarchy and having nanomachines. Prefer nanomachines to wrestling? Hey, Lakedia. Hey, fuck you. I'm kidding.
I don't know. Depends on what the nanomachines are going to do.
What if they were nanomachines that made you good at wrestling? They never think about that. So you know what? We've been streaming for just under an hour. Bad Nerd and Teacher said 7 now. I don't know how many we have now for the ending. I don't care anymore. That game kills my soul.
That went just like out of nowhere. That was a twist so bad that M. Night Shyamalan's going to rip it off for his next movie.
That was a swerve so severe, Vince Russo sitting there like, I had nothing to do with this one.
No, Mo, you're a meanie.
I'm a meanie.
That's what the chat says.
And of course we have to answer the chat. Let me think though. We need a good ending for this. I'm looking through all of my little sound clips to see if I have something really good. Okay, I've got it, but it's brief and it will cause a sudden ending.
All right.
Let's see if I can do this right. For those of you who tuned in, what was that?
Cross your fingers, folks.
For those of you who tuned in today, thanks for coming along with us on our live stream journey. If you have stories you'd like to send to us, if you have shit you want us to talk about, you can do so through douchecanoestudio@gmail.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. If you want to listen to the 141 episodes of the podcast we have available completely for free, you can do so on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play Music, SoundCloud. Just search Douchecanoe Studio.
Thanks for coming in. SoundCloud link is also in the description.
SoundCloud link is also in the description. Now, from all of us at Douchecanoe Studio, House.
I'm House.
I'm Mo.
Paddle on.